Well, hello, welcome back to the channel. This is my R1, the 1998 model, the first one out ever, what were they made. This is sort of, one of the best bikes back in the day. Everyone wanted one. Actually, they sold so well, they sold out of them. So there is a few imports of them about actually. But this is a UK one. That's done 25,000 miles. It's a real nice, genuine bike. It's got all the service history with it. Still even got the catalogue and that come with the bike and that. So that's all nice to have. I've got every single old MOT. That's a really clean one, really nice. So today is the first ride out on it. I did buy it at the end of last year, but I literally, when I bought it, I took it down the road and back. And that was it. And then it's been winter and lockdown and stuff, so that's just sat in the garage. So today, as you can see, it's a lovely day. So I thought I'd take it out for a little ride. And so I thought I'd just do a little bit of film and just show you the bike really. These are 150 brake horsepower, or nearly that. And only 177 kilograms dry weight, which is very light. Back in 1998, it was awesome, There's nothing else like it. That's why it just sold so well. And just like, look at it, it's just like, looks razor sharp, doesn't it? It's just a lovely looking bike. That front end, if you look in the mirror and you see that, you better move over. Especially in this blue. I think the blue just looks lovely. So they did do a red and white one as well, like a pearl white. But I think this one looks a lot better myself. But they seem to be fetching more money at the moment. But which is good for me because I prefer the blue anyway. And they're a bit cheaper. So but I think you'll find, in the next sort of 5 years or so, I reckon these are going to go up in value a lot. So it started going up a little bit. I think these will end up like the RG 500s and the two-strokes and that. So I think these are like the next thing to, start going up basically and start being a bit collectible. Especially if you find one like this. This is such good condition. It's like excellent basically. So clean. It's hard to get one with a standard exhaust and that on it as well. I haven't been played about with, because a lot of these have got, race cans, and then they used to, it's in really good condition as well, the can. And obviously we used to always cut down the rear under trays, didn't we? Change the under trays and chop them off, and then put some different type of one on. Goes to look terrible actually, but back in the day it used to be cool. It's quite a job to get one now. That's actually got all the standard back end that ain't cut. So that's what you want to look for if you're going to get one. Here come a helicopter, good timing. But the condition's great, These old bikes, the Yamahas, they do keep in really nice condition. A good quality build, Obviously this has had new nuts and bolts and stuff put on it over the time. But, it's kept really well, the frame and that. It's lovely. It's just definitely one of the best looking bikes back in the day that was out. A bit like the old 916 and 998 and that. They're still a lovely looking bike nowadays. Yeah. I think what we'll do, we'll jump on it and we'll go for a little spin on it. See what it's like. See you in a minute. Right, let's take this for a little spin. Still got the original alarm on this, back in 1998, Meta. Got the certificate for it and everything. It's fitted on the day, when they purchased it, and it's still working. Now these isn't one of the most comfortable sports bikes, but I say the handlebars on these, they're sort of quite short and they're quite slanted downwards, so you do get a lot of sort of weight on your wrists and that really. But back in the day when I was probably 20 something, it didn't really bother me too much. But now I do like my comfort nowadays. So I've got a KTM Super Duke GT, that's what I mainly ride. So they're just so nice to ride, loads of power still and handling. But obviously this is a lovely bike, but you just obviously you can't go too far on it. Well, I can't anyway. It just gets too uncomfortable after a while. Apart from that though, the suspension, everything feels nice on it, you know. It's a bit of a bumpy old road, take the bumps quite well. Fully adjustable suspension and that on it, so you can, you know, mess about with it if you want, get it to your sort of liking. The thing with these, they're a bit renowned for being a bit sort of lively, you know. The old suspension on the bike tend to get tank slappers and everything on them, so you have to be a bit careful on them. That's why I've got a sprint steering damper on here. You can, if you get the suspension set up right on them and that'll probably get rid of it, but probably the easier way is just sort of put a steering damper on it really. That'll help a lot. So one I had years ago, that nearly chucked me off, to be honest. That wasn't good, so I always make sure I put one of them on there if I have one of these. They're a bit lethal. So apart from that really, the bike's nice and standard. I've got a single seat cowl on it as well, but they look nice, so I thought I'd put one of them on. And like I say, the steering damper just literally for handling, less chance of crashing it. Oh, it's a lovely day today. About the time the weather's turned. It's been terrible this year. About 20 degrees today, so it's lovely. Perfect day for biking. They've got great engines in these, plenty of power, really good engine, plenty of torque as well from low down, you know, which you don't tend to get on a straight four a lot of the times. Everything's usually all at the top on a bloody straight four. That's why I do prefer me V-twins and that really, and V4 engines. But this has got plenty of grunt low down. Brakes are great as well, still really good brakes. It's got braided hoses on it actually, so this is another thing that ain't standard on it. But they're really good brakes. Now considering, like I say, this is 23 years old, that's a great bike. So if you're into your sports bikes, if you click on that subscribe button, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That'd be great. I'll see you on the next one.